WrestleMania week, and here are our predictions for every single match on the WrestleMania card. Starting with night one, we got Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and ISO Speed versus the Usos and LA Knight.
Yeah. I think ISO Speed should get a pinfall victory on one of the guys. It's probably going to be LA Knight, to be honest.
Yeah, that'll be funny. I think people will be pissed. I feel like if ISO Speed did that. I think with the involvement of Jelly Roll and Pat McAfee, we're going to see the Usos and LA Knight win.
Oh, because you think...
I think their Pat McAfee is going to ruin the main event. We'll talk about that later. But I think their involvement will have people already salty about the celebrity involvement. Yeah. I don't think the WWE is going to give ISO Speed a win over the Usos. First of all, they invest so much in the Usos.
Yeah.
And they're not going to give them a win over LA Knight either, because LA Knight's LA Knight. And I think they're going to give that group just a moment at WrestleMania this year. And on top of that, I think that ISO Speed will have a point where he gets put through the table, some good spot that goes viral. That's what the point of this match. That's what the
point of this match is.
And it's on ESPN. So I think the point of this match is for a viral moment from Logan Paul and ISO Speed. And Austin Theory gets a little bit of shine in there too. Yeah. What do you think?
I agree. I don't hate it. I would find it more funny if ISO Speed won. Yeah. But I also think maybe Danhausen gets involved in this a little bit more. Maybe a curse here and there.
Danhausen hasn't been involved in weeks with ISO Speed now, right?
Yeah, that's true.
A little bit before.
I forgot about the curse.
Unless you want to make WrestleMania 42 the Danhausen show, which might be the only way to save some of these matches.
Might have to.
Next up, we got Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre in an unsanctioned match.
Ooh, this is a hard one to choose because who do you push, right? Because they're both like right there in the main card, right, main event scene. I think you got to go with Jacob because you gave Drew McIntyre already had a title run for a little bit. I think Drew McIntyre could take the loss and come back.
I agree.
While Jacob can't take the loss and come back.
I think Jacob Fatu wins this match too because last year I think Drew got the win and then he won the WWE title. He has all this cash he kind of built up, and you can kind of have Jacob Fatu beat him without Drew McIntyre losing, just like you said. Without him losing any credibility, Drew McIntyre will be fine regardless of how this match goes. And I think it's an unsanctioned match too. I think Jacob Fatu kind of has that. He's like that guy who has that grit built into him. Yeah. And this kind of will give him a chance to kind of show it off a lot more and establish himself as that tough guy. And then the next year, probably have a big year for the WWE by beating Drew McIntyre here. Following that, we got the women's world title match: Stephanie McMahon versus Liv Morgan.
Ooh, this is good. I think we're in such a turbulent time. You gotta go with the safe choice, and you gotta go Liv Morgan. Ooh. You gotta put the title back on Liv Morgan, and you gotta get some stability going now.
Right.
We gotta, we tried some things, they didn't work. Now we gotta go back to the people that we know work. We know Liv Morgan works. We know Rhea Ripley works. We know Roman Reigns works. We gotta go back to a little bit more stability in this how WWE is right now.
I can see the Judgment Day ending soon or having some kind of issue soon, and I think her bringing the world title in will create some jealousy with maybe Dom if Dom loses all of his belts, and then her being the only one with the belt might create jealousy from Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez as well. I think there's a lot more story to tell if Liv wins the world title, and Judgment Day being such a big part of WWE still, they kind of need to bring more titles to that group, and those titles always create some kind of issues in that group. So I do think Liv wins, and I also think Stephanie McMahon needs more of a heel turn. I think now. I do like the hard, her being a savage and just fighting people. Those have been good moments during this whole rivalry. One of the best builds leading into WrestleMania so far. So I do think Stephanie McMahon needs some kind of switch in character, maybe more of an edge. And I think her losing the world title can kind of lead to that.
Yeah.
The other match is the women's Intercontinental title match. AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch.
You gotta go Becky Lynch here. I think
Becky Lynch gets the title back now.
Yeah, she has to, because if AJ Lee's a part-timer and she's not gonna show up, the IC title, Becky Lynch made that title like she shows up every week. She comes with that title. She puts that title on the line. Yeah, and it's just it's what an IC champ does. Right. And I think Becky Lynch is the perfect IC champ.
I think the reason AJ Lee got the belt in the first place was just to set up this WrestleMania match, and it would make sense for Becky Lynch to take that belt back at WrestleMania. It just makes so much more sense because AJ Lee, she showed up on TV maybe once or twice since winning the belt.
2 times.
Yeah, and I think there's been multiple weeks.
And it's just been backstage segments, one of them.
Yeah, they should have given her more TV time, actual promo time. But I think Becky Lynch does win it back, and I think Becky Lynch sets it up for somebody else to beat her for the belt eventually.
I agree.
We got another women's match. 3 women's matches tonight, day one, eh? That's the 4-pack, I guess what's called 4-pack tag team match. I don't know if that's the best
fatal 4-way tag team match.
Yeah, for the women's titles. Nia Jax, Lash Legends versus Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Bayley and Ladder Valkyria, and then the Bella Twins, who we haven't seen in weeks either.
Yeah, she's nursing that ankle injury, so.
I don't know who wins this match. I have no idea clue at all. I feel like the way they've been setting it up the last few weeks, Nia Jax and Lash Legends are the dominant team. Yeah. They've been destroying everybody every week, so I feel like they're the choice to make here. But I feel like you could actually switch it up and give it to somebody else. Yeah, I don't think Charlotte and Alexa Bliss win it.
I think that they're gonna start sooner or later, like having a feud
Breaking
between each
up,
other.
yeah.
I kind of feel like Lyra and Bailey is the safe choice.
I think Triple H owes it to Bailey to give her a title after what he did to her last year. So I do think Bailey and Lyra are the best pick. The Bella Twins are the reason why this match is happening in the first place. So with Nikki Bella getting hurt and not being a part of the story at all, I don't think there's a reason for them to win the belt. They'll probably take the belts off of Bailey and Lyra Valkyria eventually.
Yeah.
But in this match, I think Bailey and Lyra Valkyria win.
They're the safest choice and they're the easiest choice to make.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Lash probably deserves more of a singles run.
Yeah.
We could talk about that later in another video. But I feel like this is the perfect time to have, like you said, give Bailey the chance and kind of give Lyra the chance to, like, you know, learn off Bailey and kind of start building her cachet up too.
Yeah. The next match, I think this might be the co-main event. I don't know if it will be, but I think it should be.
It should be.
Seth Rollins versus Gunther, one of the biggest matches, the banger of a match. I think
3 weeks of preparation, and it's probably the best build.
I mean, it's such a simple build too. It's like Gunther's like, you never challenged me for the world title, and you don't think you're better than me. That's all it's about. It's who's a better wrestler. This kind of gives me Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle.
Yeah, it does.
WrestleMania 21 vibes. The same type of match. I mean, the rivalry was a lot more built up back then, but the match is going to be just as, I think it might be the match of the weekend. I think Gunther's got to win this match.
Gunther has to win this match.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like it's kind of inevitable that Braun Breaker interferes in this match.
I think he's going to interfere as well.
He's going to come out becoming a hood with the mask on and everything.
Seth Rollins hooded man.
And I kind of feel like that's how it's going to end. But I kind of feel like you're right. Gunther's going to win this match. It's probably going to be shenanigans, and then it's going to set up Gunther to probably take on Brock Lesnar later on.
Yeah, for sure. I think Gunther's set up for a big year now, and this is going to be the match that starts it again. We got the main event, the match that I'm not looking forward to anymore.
I'm not either.
They should switch it up. Seth Rollins and Gunther as the main event, and Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton as a co-main event.
They shouldn't even have this. They should have this card on Friday Night SmackDown to get over with, right? At this point,
I think this match, it could be a good match. So it's Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. It's just the story, not having a story kind of hurts it a lot. I think Randy Orton wins this match.
I think Randy Orton has to win this match. I think it's a repeat of what's going to happen. What happened last year. It's going to be a same story. It's going to be Cody Rhodes, but I don't think Randy Orton is going to go turn all like, you know,
slow.
Not slow. Babyface like at SummerSlam. It's going to be a heel versus babyface all the way through.
Sure.
And but I kind of feel like they're just repeating what happened last year.
I don't think. I mean, once again, we have another video coming out about this whole what's going to happen the next year or so in the WWE. But Cody Rhodes, I don't think he should be challenging Randy Orton for the title after losing it to him. I think he should have to wait for at least a year. Keep him away from the title because nobody wants to see that. I think Randy Orton wins his belt. We know we're going to have that tag team match at Backlash because WWE's reported. I mean, WWE would love that match. They're going to love having it at Backlash. Casuals are going to watch that too after the WrestleMania fall. They'll be like, oh, what's going to happen next? Yeah. There's going to be people who are going to watch this. And I think Jelly Roll getting involved and Pat McAfee getting involved, it's all going to play a part in this Randy Orton winning. And a lot of people are going to be disappointed unless The Rock shows up.
I feel like he's going to show up. Yeah, I think he is going to show up.
I don't want to get my hopes up again. I saw what happened last year. Travis Scott showed up and nobody was happy after that.
But people are expecting Pat McAfee to show up. But if that Rock music hits, then it's a different story.
Different story. Let's go to night 2. Which starts off with Oba, Femi, and Brock Lesnar.
I've been hearing reports. People say, "Oh, Brock," like not reports, but like seeing tweets that Brock Lesnar is going to win because it's free on ESPN for the first hour. Yeah. That's the dumbest thing if you do that.
Yeah, I don't think it's a move to make, but I think it's a move the WWE would make because the WWE does a lot of dumb things already. We know
WWE can't afford to mess up right now.
No, they can't.
They can't like. They're on. It's like I said in the beginning. It's like a turbulent time in this company. Like they haven't even sold out the show.
No,
it's like both.
I think they had 70K last year. They're at 40 still. Yeah, last time I checked. And I think this match, if the WWE needs young blood, and so far for the build of WrestleMania, the young blood has been the reason why everybody's so excited for WrestleMania. And Oba Femi is one of the guys who everybody's super excited about. Everybody's chanting his name. Everybody's singing the song. Everybody's doing the whole who thing, and Oba Femi has to win.
He's over. He's over tomorrow. Like that promo he cut was great too.
For sure.
I just can't see him losing. If you make him lose, you're just setting yourself up for more failure at this point.
But with that being said, and my lack of faith in WWE, I'm taking Brock Lesnar. I'm predicting the WWE's gonna have Brock Lesnar beat Oba Femi and ruin everything.
Ruin wrestling.
So next we got the Intercontinental ladder match. The Intercontinental title ladder match with 6 people: Penta, Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, Rusev, and Rey Mysterio. The last episode of Raw made Rusev look like a monster.
You think? But Rusev's not built for ladder matches.
I don't think he's gonna win. I think Rusev's just gonna be a monster in the match and still lose.
Yeah.
My pick is gonna be Rey Mysterio.
Oh, you think think the old man's gonna win?
The old man takes his belt
I'm
back.
gonna go the other way. I'm gonna go Javon Evans is gonna win.
The old man's been saying for years he can't wait to beat his kids, and I think he's gonna win the belt, and eventually Dominic Mysterio takes it off him. That's what the build's gonna be, because Dominic Mysterio is gonna be the man to retire Rey Mysterio, and the WWE already is looking to make Rey Mysterio retire. They're trying it already.
They need him at Triple H to do the commentary for English. Like someone needs to do that.
I think Dominic Mysterio is the guy who retires Rey Mysterio for the Intercontinental, gets his belt back. I mean, there's no other way to tell the story, and I think Rey Mysterio wins the title at WrestleMania and has a little run up to SummerSlam. I think SummerSlam is where he retires. What do you think?
I agree. I don't like the idea. I don't like the old man. I went Javon Evans. I went the Young Buck. Okay. I kind of feel like, maybe it's a time for a WrestleMania 21 moment here. Get all the young guys to get some up and coming moves, and then we could make some moves into the title main event scene this year. It would
be nice if Oba Femi wins and then Javon Evans wins, and there's a lot of hype. That would save the night one disaster that we already should be expecting at this point.
Hey, night one, Seth Rollins and Gunther could save that night.
Drew McIntyre and Jacob Fatu. Oh, yeah. Maybe even the Morgan Stephanie Vacar could cook too. AJ Lee, Becky Lynch.
I just feel like Rey Mysterio isn't the choice because he's old. Let the old man. Let him just have a regular match. Right?
Fair enough. Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley for the women's WWE Championship.
I think once you gotta go back to Rhea Ripley.
Ooh.
Because like I said, it's the same thing as like Stephanie and Liv. Like you know what you're gonna get with Liv. Yeah. You know what you're gonna get with Rhea.
Right.
And I kind of feel like that's the obvious choice. Rhea's the like top selling merch purchase too. It's an obvious choice of getting the belt back on her, and just like you're struggling in business wise. You're struggling to sell tickets. You gotta get your top people to have the belt and top people to sell.
Rhea Ripley's been the top women's wrestler for so long now, for like 4 or 5 years now, and she's consistently there, right? Like besides like when she had the shoulder injury, and I think she's dealing with stuff still. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if the things I've seen on Twitter or Instagram are fake or not, but I feel like she's gonna take some time off after WrestleMania. So I do think Jade Cargill wins this match.
Damn.
I think she retains.
You think she retains?
Yeah, because I feel
it's like she like her title run hasn't even been like anything. Like I don't even remember like the last time she defended it.
Yeah, it was against
Jordan Grace.
Jordan Grace, yes.
Was it SmackDown or was it like
SmackDown? I think it was a squash match maybe. I do think Jade Cargill ends up winning this match just because I'm not sure if Rhea Ripley will. If she's gonna take time off or not. I think she might need some time off, based on what I've read. If that's not true, then I think Rhea Ripley definitely wins.
That's so hard for them because they've already lost Bianca Belair, who's already a top star, and now Rhea Ripley's gonna leave for a little bit. It's gonna take that division's taking a hit a lot.
For sure. They need Jade Cargill to become a star. That's what they need. They've already invested so much time into her, and nothing's come out of it. So this might be their chance to like maybe get more heat on her, something like that. We'll see. The U.S. Championship match: Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams.
I know you're going with Sami, right?
100%.
I think, I want Sami to win because I think a good heel Sami would be great to see, like for a whole year.
Yeah.
But I could also see them giving the title to Trick and just having him Trick versus Melo, starting that beef over again.
Oh yeah.
But I think I'm gonna go with Sami Zayn because Sami Zayn, it just seems like is the right choice for Sami Zayn.
I think Sami Zayn I think they're aiming for the same story as Stone Cold versus Bret Hart, where Bret Hart goes into WrestleMania as kind of like a whiner and getting a little bit of heat on him. And then Trick Williams, who's playing the Stone Cold role here, gets a lot of fan backing, and he's kind of a heel still going into it. And Bret Hart won that match. I think Sami Zayn's going to win this match too. I think what happens is Trick Williams keeps on being a heel. I feel like maybe Lil Uzi Vert screws him over a little bit.
Lil Yachty, you mean?
Lil Yachty.
Lil Uzi Vert would, but maybe Lil Uzi Vert comes to Sami Zayn's help.
that would be a great match. I'll take that over Jelly Roll versus Pat McAfee. But I do think Sami Zayn retains here and turns heel. I think that's the only way to go.
Is Lil Yachty the Ken Shamrock of this match? Yeah.
He's the ref. I thought Carmelo Hayes was becoming the ref.
Oh, that'd be a great move.
I thought that was the way they were leaning because he's injured. Okay, maybe he's a special guest referee. Would be cool. I wouldn't be mad at that. Then we got the Demon Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio at WrestleMania 42. Now this match, I don't know. This one's a hard one to pick for me.
I think you gotta go Demon.
Yeah,
because Dominic Mysterio's character is built to lose, right? Yeah. Like he's like you could give him a loss and he just bounce back. It's like nothing to him.
I think if Dominic Mysterio loses here, this is where they start the downfall of his championship run, and the downfall of this is how the downfall of Judgment Day starts. Like with Liv winning day one, that starts between the ladies, and then Dominic Mysterio just kind of gets jealous of Liv Morgan as well because she's the only champ left and he doesn't have any belts. I think he's gonna start losing here, and then he'll lose in AAA, and then they'll continue this little spiral where he and eventually has to retire Rey Mysterio just to get himself back in some way, or maybe they start a redemption arc for him where he has to turn face for a little bit.
Ooh,
because I feel like they could be going that way too. Who knows?
I wouldn't mind seeing a little change up in Dominic Mysterio, but he's just like he's the best guy to boo. So
he's a good heel. He's a good heel.
Yeah.
I feel Finn Balor has to win. You can't
I
ruin
do too.
You can't hurt the Demon again like they did a few years ago when he lost to Edge. The main event of WrestleMania: CM Punk versus Roman Reigns.
I think CM Punk has to retain.
Same.
You know why? Because he's there every week.
Yeah.
And the World Heavyweight title, you can do with the WWE title where the champions are there sometimes. Yeah. But the World Heavyweight title, it's been for a while.
It's a fighting championship.
It's the working man's world title, right? Seth Rollins set it up like that, and now it's just been like that. So I kind of feel like you can't have CM Punk lose, and I kind of feel like CM Punk probably needs to turn heel in this match too.
I think he will too. I feel like there's going to be some kind of swerve going on in one of these matches. One of the main events needs some more, like somebody else to show up and have a big moment.
I have a prediction. I think he's gonna make an all elite gang here. Him, Ricky Saints, Ethan Page. They're gonna be a team. They're gonna be a new faction.
That would be cool. I feel like there's got to be something going on.
And then it's gonna be Roman Reigns and the Usos versus those three.
I feel like CM Punk heel turn is we're due for one. And I think the last time he turned heel was one of my favorite runs in from his career. Just when he had the title for in 2012, him being a heel was so fun. And he's such a great heel. He's already going down and dirty as a face. How much darker and worse can he get as a heel? I feel like it'll be great. I think CM Punk wins with a lot of help. And he, cooks Roman Reigns. I
also like the fact that Roman Reigns just keeps on losing. You know what I mean?
Same.
It's just like, I like the story of the tribal chief was all the way up here 3-4 years ago. And now he it just keeps going down and down. And he starts to question, like, do I really need the family? Do I really need every help? Facts. And it's just a good storyline.
Facts. And that is it for this video. Let us know what your predictions are for WrestleMania 42 in the comment section below. And we'll see you in the next one. Like, subscribe. Peace.